Well, Julien, first of all, congratulations for this great result. You did the start, and I think it was a very eventful first stint. How were the conditions out there, and especially what did you think when Philipp Eng crashed in front of you?
Yeah, thank you. It was a great weekend for us, first of all. And yeah, I mean, I think it was a tricky decision for all the cars out there if we would start on slick or wet tires, because we had no idea how the conditions were on the Nordschleife. Most of us decided to go on slicks, and let's say the GP was dry. 70% of the world track was dry, but many places was still quite damp. And yeah, I mean, anyway, I had to be conservative in the beginning. I didn't want to push too much into contacts or even on track, because we knew that the conditions were tricky and we have a lot to lose by crashing the car, because we need to get a lot of data and information from the new car for the team, for us as well. We need laps because we won't have a lot for the 24, and I think this is dropped down already. And yeah, I mean, what happened was really tricky. I think it's a bit of bad luck for him, because if he would have been one of us in the front P1, we would have been probably in the same case, unfortunately. That's where it's really tough on the Nordschleife to judge the conditions. As soon as it's a little bit damp, it's difficult to see the different colors. And when you're on slicks, for sure, there is no... We cannot do anything on the wet. So yeah, what I think of it is, I think it calmed down everyone after the crash to take it easy, guys. You know, the track is a bit wet, so watch out there. And yeah, then pretty happy with the weekend overall.
It was quite interesting to see that your car was one of the few that managed to stay somehow in this leading group. How important was that to get important data, to stay in the rhythm?
Yeah, I think it's more or less now the key on the Nordschleife, because like maybe 10 years ago we were pushing. I mean, I was not there 10 years ago, but I mean, when I talk about with the other drivers, they were pushing overall, but not that much. If here you like a little bit off the leading group, you can easily get a code 60 or double yellow or anything in the middle, or catch some bad traffic, and then get even more gap compared to the front group. So no, I think in the beginning I had to just follow what they do on the conditions and try to push the maximum to stay in the lead, in the leading group. And I think we built up a pretty good car today. Very happy with the overall balance on the dry, especially when we had only 4 laps yesterday to drive it and see how it looks like. We still miss a bit more performance, to be honest, to be more competitive, because now we are really driving like crazy to be able to keep the rhythm with the BMW, for example, and still they are still quicker. So I think we need to improve a little bit the overall package, even though the car feels good and the balance feels good, but we're on the good way. And yeah, so let's see the rest.
You already did the 24-hour race with Rutronik 2 years ago, where you showed a great performance, especially in the wet. How much are you looking forward to the race this year, and how good do you feel prepared? I think you already did a lot of mileage this year.
I'm really happy to be back, because I think the whole system and the working process of all of us, the mechanics, the engineers, the drivers and everyone, I mean, I think we are working very well together. Everyone is going in the same way, which is very important, especially when we have so little time to prepare the big one. 2 years ago was great. I think we were one of the most competitive Porsche on track. Fortunately, it ended up close to the end in a good position, but that's the Nordschleife. Traffic is tough, fights are tough as well. So let's say we have more and more. We have more experience compared to 2 years ago, and now I think we have a great package overall with a great lineup as well. So yeah, let's see. On my side this year, I already drove a little bit the new car. That feels good. For sure, we still need to learn more about it to be very precise on what we have to do and what we want to do. But we are on the good way.
Thanks a lot, and good luck for the big one.
Thank you.